Okay, folks, let's give it a try. Wow, it looks like we do have a signal. I can't believe it. Oh boy, look at that hairdo. And believe it or not, I am clean. I am Rob Appell. I am out on a wonderful adventure with 10 gentlemen, mostly from Peru. I am in Pucara, Peru. My Spanish is terrible, but I am incredibly blessed. We are on bicycles. 6 bicycles and 2 moto taxis are going over the Andes Mountains. And today we had a little summit, which was amazing. We got to about 7,000 feet. I'm gonna kind of set the camera still, try to take you all on a little tour, because this is amazing. When we came in today, we had the most wonderful reception. The superintendent from the church and the local pastor here. And oh, Emily is here, hello. Wow, it's working. I can't believe I am actually going live from Peru. This is amazing. And we've got about 15 minutes till church, so we're just going to do a short video here. Thank you all for tuning in. Hello, Julie. Hello, Christina. This is amazing you're all here. I'm hoping the audio is okay. Could you let me know? I've got a microphone on. Alaska's here. Amy, awesome. How's it sound, everybody? Connecticut, thanks Maureen for being here. This is really exciting. I've been posting videos the last few nights because I didn't have live feed. It just couldn't do it. Couldn't do what I was trying to do. Oh, sorry, I'm exhausted. I'm trying to read here and give a little presentation. So thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. I'm going to give you a quick walkabout. When we pulled in, I was starting to tell everybody when we pulled in, they met us at the beginning of town with big bottles of water and warm Gatorade. And I'll tell you, if you've never ridden that far and then been served warm Gatorade, you don't know what you're missing, because I tell you, it was amazing. I was so blessed. And I'm not doing much of the riding. I'm kind of a support team. I'm supposed to be cameraman. But what happened is, you know, we're just taking turns on the bike. So I might have gotten in 20 miles today of the 50, trading out bikes, mostly downhill. Okay, I'm seeing that the buffering is happening, but the sound is good. I want to try to give you a quick tour of where I'm at. So I'm going to try to turn the camera around here. So earlier, this was set up with a group of chairs and a sound system and a bunch of bottles of water. And we sat there and they did their little benediction and their blessing. And just a few minutes ago, I'm a little bit behind schedule, but there was an amazing sunset happening. I don't know if it'll focus in through there or not through the bars. You know, I'm in Peru, kind of a third world country, and security is necessary. And the other fun thing that was happening earlier, there was chickens running around, and I just think that's always wonderful. Although we are getting ready to go to dinner, and I'm afraid the chickens might be in the pot. We have a dog sleeping over here, and I'm outside the church in the courtyard. And I'm going to walk slow. Let me know if the connection gets poor, everybody. I want to take you into the kitchen if I can. And there's one of the moto taxis, not the one we were using. Ours are over at the hotel. ¿Puedo mirar en la cocina? Sí, oh, muchas gracias. And okay, we're going to go on in here. And they were cooking out here. This is the way they do a lot of the cooking. There's a fire going. Look at this. And I hear, oh, there's the chickens and the pigs. So this is amazing, and really neat to see the way this all works here. And look, these are the little chickens that were running around. I just think this is so cute. Been a lot of dogs and puppies on the road. There is a pig. I'm glad to see he is not part of the meal tonight. We've been so well cared for and fed. Look at these little chickens. Isn't this great? Okay, there they are. Now, let's wander on inside. ¿Tienes cosas? ¿Qué es?
Arroz.
Oh, arroz. That's right. We rode by a bunch of rice fields today. The rice here is very fresh.
Pato.
Vaca?
Pato.
Pato?
Ajá.
Duck? Pato?
Pato.
Sí. Ah, great. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. Y cebollas. There's some onions over here. This is amazing. Look at the little dog. He got up to see what's all going on. Here they are. All these wonderful guys.
Para adentro, pase la cocina.
Oh, love to. Okay. There's my son Braden over there. He got a mango at the hotel where we're at. Okay. And here is the kitchen where they're preparing all of the foods for us. And this is just amazing. Look at these beautiful plates and this tablecloth. Oh, just fantastic. Wonderful. Oh, okay. So they've got some pineapples down here and some fruits. I think I have a picture of me eating one of those earlier today. Of course, some bananas. Let's see, wonderful. Great. ¿Qué es eso?
Naranja.
Naranja. It's an orange, huh? Sí. Oh, amazing. Muchas gracias, hermana. Muchas gracias. Okay. Let's get back out here and see if we can see a little bit of that sunset. Here, I'll turn around for a moment so you can see how the lighting is so neat out here, and you can see the scruff that's growing on my face. I know it's kind of wild, isn't it? We've got the mountains in the background, and it's just been an incredible, incredible adventure. Let me see if I can remind you of some highlights if you haven't seen the posted video. So we had a blown tire on one of the bicycles, and then we had to travel about 2 hours to find an inner tube. I think we stopped at 6 different tire stores, but in Peru, the stores basically sell like one item. So we went to regular car tire stores, then motorcycle tire stores, because so many of the vehicles are these moto taxis like you see here, right? So they've got different tires on them than the bicycles. And then we also had to go buy a let's see, I'm reading thumbs up before you leave. Okay, awesome. I really appreciate if you're here and you got to sign off. This will be recorded also on YouTube. I've been putting pictures on my personal account for Facebook and Instagram under the name Rob Appell, and trying to tag So Well or The Crossing. I think I'm going to make a video that's a documentary of this whole event, and we're going to call it The Crossing. I think that'd be an appropriate name, of course. And I'm going to turn this way. You can see the sun is now starting to fall behind us, and it's just been an incredible time. So anyways, with that blown tire, we finally went to 2 bicycle stores, but one bicycle store only sold small bikes, and the other bicycle store had the right thing, and it was amazing. And but it took us about 2.5 hours to find an inner tube while the rest of the riders kept riding down the road. So that was an adventure. Maybe you heard I accidentally did not put toothpaste on my son's toothbrush this morning. It was very early. There was roosters crowing around 5. I'd gone to bed about midnight, exhausted, and I accidentally put some, I'll just tell you, it was athlete's foot cream, which you should carry in the jungle, by the way. Not saying I have athlete's foot, but it's a good thing to have when you're going into this kind of environment. Not for your toothbrush, however. If you've ever tried athlete's foot cream on your toothbrush, please let me know. Please give me a thumbs up for giving my son toothpaste later, because he is now again speaking to me. That could have been really, really troublesome, I'm sure. And let's see, we had a couple of near misses on the highway. I've got some pictures and some video out of some of the cars and trucks that are just riding along the road so quickly. There's not much space, but they are being very respectful when we can. There was also an amazing downhill for the riders today. That was really exciting. They probably had about 15 to 20 miles of downhill. We dropped from 7,000 foot down to about 4,000 foot pretty dang quick, and that was neat. And they were doing road construction, and so they would stop the cars in different sections like we would go to one lane, and then we'd let all the cars go through, and then the bicyclists would go flying downhill behind them. That was wonderful and just really exciting to get to watch that. I got some good video for everybody. Like I said, I'll be putting together that documentary, as well as I'd like to remind everybody, if you're craving some sewing content, of course, Stitchin Heaven is now a YouTube network where there's a bunch of us creating content. I happen to be on a jungle adventure, bicycling, through the Andes, but Abby Stevens posted a video a few days ago. So if you need a sewing fix, please make sure you're over checking out all the different videos, watching all the different fantastic stuff that's out there that is being provided at the Stitchin Heaven YouTube network, we're now calling it. I think that's pretty classy, don't you? And so let's see, what other kinds of mishaps can we talk about, or not so crazy adventures. We did have a church service last night that started about 8 p.m. and they have wooden benches. And if you have ever ridden about 100 miles on a bicycle in 2 days, I do not recommend sitting on a wooden bench for more than a few minutes. Excuse me for the fly on my nose. That was probably the most challenging thing. The riders, all of us are getting pretty sore in the saddle, pretty tired legs today. I got to a point where I was just literally whooped, but we do have the opportunity because we are on the roads of Peru. We are wearing helmets to be safe, but technically we just hang onto the side of any truck or moto taxi going by and we just get a little assistance. Hey Carl, thanks for being here, man. Hope you're feeling better. And I'm feeling great. If you didn't see the beginning of the video, this is incredible. I am in Pucara, Peru. This is our 3rd day of bicycling, our 5 days of traveling for Braden. That's my son and myself. And if you're just tuning into the video, please check out Rob Appell's Facebook and Instagram, because I have several photographs and a few short videos I've put out there so you can join along. Couldn't go live until just today. I'm at the church, and so I've been able to get a good signal going and really excited about that. We're going to do a service here in a few minutes. And let me show you real quick. Let me take you over where my son is and show you these wonderful guitars we have with us to make it lightweight for travel. Hey Braden, would you do me a quick favor and unzip the cigar box guitar? Let's give Brian some love. And sorry to hear that, Carl. He's back at work. So this guitar here is really exciting, and nobody had seen one of these last night at the church. And this is a cigar box guitar. It's a 3-string technically, built for playing the blues, and it's got amplification if necessary, and it was really fun. Of course, Braden's a musician, and I just am following along, but we're having a blast. And we also have another small travel guitar with us that's called the Washburn Rover. Let's pull that out for the audience if we can. And here it comes. So you can see real small, lightweight guitars. And one of the questions a few days ago is, are we bike packing? And the answer is no, we're not bike packing. Like I said, we have support vehicles. There's 10 people, 6 bicycles, and we are now in the formation of trading off. So this is a standard 6-string guitar. Also can be amplified. It doesn't sound terrific amplified because it's old, but it plays pretty nice. So Braden's been doing a lot of playing and singing with that, which is terrific, and we're feeling really blessed. And let's walk out on the street for a moment and just show you what the town looks like. It's really beautiful here. And again, Margaret's coming in. Okay, I'm gonna sneak through here, folks. Con permiso. Muchas gracias. Okay, and then look at this. So like I said, the sun was setting over here, and this is just a bit of the town, a bit of where we're at. A lot of concrete and brick construction, a lot of advertising and painting on the walls. Of course, a couple of dirt roads, a couple of concrete roads, and really neat the way they've got. I don't know if you can see the way that the lights are all running down the road. Very neat, very beautiful, and feeling incredibly blessed to be here at this church. So it's almost time for service. I'm going to wander back in here, and thank you all so very much for joining me here, and I'm really excited I was able to go live. I try every night, and if I don't, I just upload a fun little video so that you can keep up with our adventures. Like I said, very few mishaps, just some sore legs, and some great smiles and some great love. And I would like to thank all of the people that have helped support this. Checker Notions put in some sewing threads and needles, which everybody's been enjoying. There's Dr. Larry Garman just walked through, 85 years old, and has ridden almost all of the trips so far. Of course, Deb Luttrell at Stitchin Heaven, she donated a bunch of t-shirts and the time for me to come and be able to do this and encouraged me to make this happen. And then, of course, all of the wonderful churches along the road that have provided food and lodging and allowed us to do our services, and just the love of the Word, the love of the Lord out there. So anyways, it's time to get started with what's going on. Here, this is fun. Manuel in the pink shirt, he's been our driver. He is the pastor in Bagua. That'll be our stop tomorrow night, and we'll do a big service out there. I met him last year when I was in Peru, and just feeling incredibly blessed to be here. So anyways, I feel like I'm rambling on. Thank you everybody for being a part of this adventure, this journey, and part of my life, really. I kind of feel like each and every one of you is my own personal friend. So thank you for the support, and I hope to see you tomorrow, everybody. Thanks.